What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ant Summers back at it again with another reaction video. And today we got the VMAs. So before I get into any of that, if you're new to the channel or a returning visitor, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year, and we need everybody we can get. So let's start off with Normani, because I feel like she had one of the best performances in the VMAs. She really lit the stage on fire. She did the same thing she did in her music video, which I'm glad she did, because them dances, the moves, the aesthetics looks really pleasing, and it definitely looked pleasing on the stage. And it surprised the fuck out of me because she was like a last minute addition, right? So to put the performance together last minute and still look like that, because she brought out Tiana Taylor and we all saw that and we was amazed by that, because it kind of gave me Janet Jackson when she used to do that to her fans on tour. I really like that energy she brought. Now, some parts of the audio was kind of off because when she didn't sing, there was no backing vocals. There was nothing on the backing track to kind of fill out those times when she wasn't singing. So sometimes it sounded really silent and the crowd wasn't really singing along with it. So it just sounded a little weird, but I can forgive that because again, she was a last minute addition. So it can't be all perfect, but I think she really did her thing. Now, the other thing I could say is it did show me that Normani do make boring songs. I'm sorry to say that, but her songs are kind of on the boring end. But she makes up for it every time with her presence and dancing. She is an amazing dancer. I won't put that past her, but it do make me realize like her songs itself is kind of boring. But at the end of the day, I think she had one of the best performances. Now let me talk about Chloe, because you already know on this channel, it feels like I am very neutral at best with her. Like sometimes I'm for her and then sometimes I'm against her. This is the one time when I'm against her, because even though she has presence and she can do this shit longevity, it wasn't it. It felt like this shit stank. I don't know why, but I just kept thinking like, bro, this all setup just stank. You can tell she definitely was trying to do the Beyonce thing. People keep trying to argue with me like, oh, she's not Beyonce, she's her own woman. But y'all cannot deny, especially in this performance, this looked like a Beyonce tour performance. Like what she normally do. She even was doing the little sounds that Beyonce do on tour with the and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? She definitely was trying to be in her bag, but the thing is, I feel like it was very clear that she's not on that level yet, because Beyonce is a high energy performer. Chloe was trying, but she definitely seemed like she was out of breath. She couldn't really keep up. Then the dance breakdown, I can't lie, I started to feel a little cringe at that part because it wasn't as good as you wanted it to be. But overall, I still excited about her career, but this performance wasn't it. Even some of the Twitter was going on fire because it seemed like she had like a tampon coming out her coochie, because there was like this white line that just kept coming in and out sometimes. People keep speculating that was her tampon. So again, that just all bucks just didn't look good. So she was pretty subpar, especially in comparisons of Normani. I don't want to pin these two women against each other, because at the end of the day, these are two black women that's actually succeeding. Being on the VMA stage is a huge accomplishment in itself. And then again, for them being black women, that's a double accomplishment. So I don't want to take none of that from her, but I gotta say that she has some work cut out for her. That's all I gotta say. She got some work cut out for her, but at least this one performance won't stop her from anything, because everybody's still sending their love to her, still saying she killed it and shit like that. I don't feel like she did. It just wasn't that great, but it shouldn't stop her from her career. Now the last person I want to talk about is Doja Cat, you know, the host, because usually she come with the high energy in her performance, but this time she tried to be more mellow and dramatic, and she also did something that's kind of extremely hard, which is stay in the air. Because usually when performers do like things in the air, it's either in the beginning of the performance and they come down, or at the end of the performance and they go up, right? But she was there the whole time, trying to keep like a certain shape with her body. Then also the fact that she was also trying to sing a certain way. It just really came off to me more as boring than exciting, because again, she normally has like really high energy performance, but this one I know she was trying to do something different. I also kind of speculate maybe because she was the host that she wasn't trying to show nobody up, but this was the first time I was kind of trying to skip through her performance, and I actually did. I skipped through some of the shit and I still realized she was in the air still, and I was like, yo, All right, this is not it. But again, just like I said with Normani and Chloe, I'm just amazed that these are black women, you know, doing their thing. Because I feel like right now the music industry is going towards women. Like, I know most people want to deny that shit, but it's so true. Like, right now, the women are killing it. But I do have to say there's certain things that still wasn't that great. But overall, I'm just happy that we actually living through this time right now where women are killing it, bro. Like, I'm so serious. So let me know what y'all think about these performances. Let me know how y'all felt about the VMAs as a whole. Let me know who y'all think out of these three women had the best performance. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. This has been your boy, Ant Summers, and I'll see you later, YouTube.
You boo-boo, you teen, you down, you dark, thirsty, you are so dry, so easy, no, boo-boo. Fuck you wanna lay your picture right on my head. Fishing in the lake every second.